Hey everyone, welcome to my very first YouTube video. I'm Stephanie. I am the owner and maker for Mama's Work. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, or Pinterest. Here are some suggested items for this tumbler. Today we are going to be doing a Lisa Frank inspired tumbler. Here are the colors that I use when I'm spraying. I do base paint it white before spraying. I do small spurts in a swirl. I just rotate it and do a little bit of color at the bottom. And you can do it in any color order you'd like. This is just what I do. I go from green to orange to pink, purple, and blue. And once you're done spraying, I recommend letting it dry, and then you're going to epoxy it with the epoxy method. I use about 1 ml of epoxy while doing this. Just make sure you get all the crevices on the bottom if it's not a flat surface. This is also from Sugar and Spice Glitter Co. I will link them in the description box. You can also use my code SAS10 for discounts when purchasing glitter. When glittering, I just rotate the cup as I'm going. It's okay if it's a little messy and things run. If you have a small amount of epoxy and you let it dry for a little bit, it's a lot easier to work with and the glitter doesn't move as much. I do put a little bit at the bottom. I do have smaller sheets of paper, like printer paper, underneath me, and then I also have a larger scrapbooking paper underneath because any extra glitter that falls off I'm okay with, because at the end I use it at the bottom. You can use any color glitters that you want when doing this. I just do the neon colors. I took a picture from a Lisa Frank image and I kind of just used that as my guide to what I wanted to do on my tumbler. You'll now see where I have all the extra glitter that fell off outside of those smaller papers, and I can take on to the bottom for any pieces, any areas that I didn't cover. And it makes it look really cool with all the different colors on the bottom of the cup. So now you're going to add the leopard spots. I work in the color that I'm using, so I kind of just make random spots however you want. You can use the sponge brush like I'm using, or you can use a smaller paintbrush. There's no technique to this. I just kind of go with whatever I come up with as I'm going. I do use a darker pink on the neon and so forth. If you do have any spots that kind of blended funky or just don't have enough coverage, definitely use that time to cover with your spots. Once all your spots are complete, I highly recommend waiting at least overnight or for 6 hours to make sure that all those spots are dry. Because I'm using the sponge, they are thicker coats of Mod Podge, so I like to make sure that it's 100% dry before I apply the black glitter, so that way there's no black specks in my other colors. Now to finish up your leopard spots, there's no special placement of these, I just follow along. Again, you can look at a Lisa Frank image and get inspired that way. I just kind of go around the edges of the darker color. I also add in black spots randomly. You'll see me add them in, and then I also sometimes, if I have enough space, will add a heart. And again, these are good chances if there's any areas that didn't blend well or kind of mixed funny in the colors with the epoxy that was curing, you can cover those with the spots. That way they are not seen. You can see one of my boys making an appearance in the video. They like to come in and see what I'm doing, what cup I'm making, and they always ask me who I'm making it for. Now once you have all your spots, let this dry for another 6 to 12 hours. I usually do it overnight because I do work late. Then you can clear spray and epoxy your first coat. Then you would add your decal and apply necessary coats as needed to ensure that you have a smooth surface. I usually do about 1 or 2 after that. And there you have it, your completed Lisa Frank inspired tumbler. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing all of your creations. Be sure to tag me on Instagram and show me your completed project. If you like this video, I would love if you gave me a thumbs up and let me know what you thought, and make sure you subscribe for future videos. I look forward to crafting with you again.